Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. You're at Inglorious Fishing and it's currently a Sunday morning and we're down at the marina, guys, and you know that only means one thing. We're going out to do the lobster pots. Now, we've had some big spring tides lately, been 10.2 meter tides here. So I've had to play the pots out in the deep, so I don't know what we're going to have today, but I know that they were baited up well, so we're going to head over there and see what fantastic creatures we find in there, guys. I hope you stay with us. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as you come in, and make sure you hit that bell, and that way you'll never miss one of my fishing adventures. Let's get to it. Let's go and get these lobsters and crabs. So guys, first string, let's get it up and see what we got. Okay, we're hauling the first pot. See what we got, guys. I don't know what we're gonna have. It's been down for a few days over this big spring tide. I always find don't do well, but you never know. We'll give them a go and see what we got. There's a bit of tide here, that's for sure. We played them right over the reef again. I'm going to help out the boat a little bit. Now I don't know what string this is, so God knows. We'll soon find out though. Hopefully it's got lobsters in, that's all what we worried about. Come on you lobbies! First pot. Nothing except one little brown crab. Not very good. I was expecting to have done well in that one. I've played them on a ground where you probably won't get anything. But I just didn't want them getting tangled in these big 10 meter tides and losing my gear. Second pot's here. Just a small brown crab. Not very good. Not very good at all. So, there's no point me taking you off the mount just for one crab in each one, guys. So I'm just going to show you a small brown crab there. Not very good looking crab either. That will be going back. And the same for this one. It's going to be going back. Just a small female brown crab with one claw. So get rid of that. Bait these up. Get onto that next set. Beautiful. Let's get on to that next set. Okay, set number 2. I'm just trying to look out for my bobbers and I can only see there should be 5 here, I believe, and there's only 4. So hopefully they haven't gone missing. I think these are the inkwells. Oh, there's my other one underneath the water, right there. Well, that was lucky. Right next to me. Hopefully that don't mean I'm going to get tangled. Nothing. Sweet nothing. Very strange, nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't put them in a very good position. I didn't want them getting lost. Nice lobster in that one. beauty. Right, we got nothing in the first pot, but in the second pot here, a nice lobster there. Nice female, that. No, it's, yeah, female. Nice female lobster. You beauty, solid female. We'll be having her. There's no measuring that lobster, guys. Fantastic. And we've got 1, 2, 3 brown edible crabs. That is it. And a small diddy spider crab, which is peeling. I'm going to chuck him back. And yeah, we'll bait these up. We'll get on to that next one. Let's get these lobsters. They shouldn't be tangled. It should be all right. We'll get onto that one right away so we don't get them confused. Got it. Oh. Right, untangle that one. And we're on the next one already. Now what's happened is I've played them further out, and the tide and the sheer strength of the water has pushed them right up against the reef. So I'm hoping there may be a few lobsters. It might have pushed them right in the reef. First pot's here already, I think. Yep. There's a small lobster. It's definitely not big enough. Little small lobster. A couple of small spiders. Seems to be more and more spiders coming in every time. It's nearly season for them now. I'm going to have to make a spider pot up. Here comes the second pot. Another lobster, but I don't think it's going to be big enough again. No. Oh. Right, I'll take you off the mount, guys, give you a show in here. Let's do it. So everyone, first pot here, you got a lobster there. I'll check that for gauge, but I don't think that's going to be big enough. I'll just chuck him down there for now. Fantastic looking lobster though. He's nearly able to get my glove. Beautiful, beautiful lobster. It's a nice little male, that. So we'll check him in a minute. We have a brown crab. That's a male brown crab with no claws. Then we have another small male brown crab. Second pot, we have another little lobster here. Now he definitely ain't big enough, so we're going to chuck him straight back. But it's great to see all these little lobsters, guys, nevertheless, because just shows that there is lobster populations around here, but that's great. But we could do more by not taking the ones with eggs. It's always good to chuck your females with eggs back, guys. It's the way to do it. Look after your own fishery. Right, there we go. Couple of small brown crabs there. They're not going to be big enough, and a few spider crabs. That one's a female. You can tell by the apron there underneath. That's where she carries her eggs. And then that one is a male. You see how the apron underneath is totally different? That's because there's no pouch for carrying the eggs. So we're going to get these back, bait them up, and get on to that next set. Okay, let's get on to that next one. Right, fourth string. Now guys, that other lobster was in, but unfortunately I don't know if it's come up on the camera. I forgot that it was on the floor, and I lost one of his claws because he was holding on to the rope, and then he flew across the deck and he's lost one of his claws. It's a shame he's only got one claw now, but that's 2 keepers so far. Fantastic. Okay, first pot's here, guys. The amateur angler pot. There's a couple of small lobsters in there, tiny little things. When I say tiny, I mean tiny. There's a nice rockling in there. 3-bearded rockling, we'll have him for pot bait. Fantastic. That's the rockling going mad in the pot. Not a lot in there. Just a small brown crab by the looks of it. Right. I'll take you off the mount and give you a show in the pots, guys. First pot there, small brown edible crab. Nowhere near big enough. That little creature's going to go back. And in the second pot, we have one little lobster there. He's not big enough. We'll just put him there for now. There's number 2. There's his mate. Couple of pair of lobsters there, little Longensteins. They're going to go back, guys. Back they go, nice and safe. And then we've got a few brown crabs, velvet crabs. I'm going to get rid of them right away, guys. So we'll pick these up and get to the next set. So guys, I forgot to show you. There's the three-bearded rockling. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Lovely colorations. Looks like a little ling, almost. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely fish. We're going to use him for pot bait, so he's going in there. Right, let's get on to that next set. Okay, let's get on to that next one. We were a bit hitched then, but I think we got it out. Got one more pot behind us, that's 6. There should be one more somewhere. Hopefully we can find it. I think it's going to be over that side. Now I always say it, guys, just please be wary of the rope whenever you're lobster fishing. That's what's going to send you to the danger area and send you to Davy Jones's locker, and you won't be coming back. I say it all the time. Nothing in that pot as usual. That's a rubbish pot. It never does well. Never ever. It never does well at all. Let's see if this other pot can do a little bit better. Okay, second pot is here, guys. You can see it just under the surface. Very good in there at all. Oh, that's poor. Right guys, I'm going to leave you in the mount for this. So there's nothing in the first pot. In the second pot, it's just brown edible crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4 brown edible crabs. That is it. There is nothing else to show you. That's a poor string. Let's bait them up and get them back out there. Okay, next string. She's hitched. She is hitched. Come on. I've got to watch out because it might pop out. Oh, we're well hitched here. Oh, not left here. See if that got it out. Nothing in there. Oh, couple of lobsters in the inkwell. One of those is a keeper for sure. Fantastic. Right, I've got nothing in the first pot, guys, so I'm just going to get these out of the mount and show you this. This is a nice lobster. And there's no measuring that male. That is an absolute beauty of a lobster. Check him out. What a stonker he is. There's another one in there. I reckon that's going to be size as well, guys. A male and a female. So I'm going to give these a quick measure and I'll let you know if they're in size. You beauty. So guys, the way that you measure these lobsters is on this gauge here. Between there is the legal size limit for a lobster. And what you do is put it behind the back of the socket to the back of the carapace. And as you can see, that one's in by about 10 millimeters, that lobster. So that's fantastic. About 10 millimeters in. You beauty. Fantastic, and the other one's even bigger. That's another 2 keepers. We've got another 8 strings to do. Let's get onto them. Okay, let's get on to the next one. Right, this is the last one for round here. We're doing all right on the lobster front today. 4 lobsters, that's cracking. It's a nice day to be pulling the crab pots out here. So we've got 30 minutes to the gates shut. So we'll head up there and do as many as we can. If we can't do all of them, it's okay, guys. We don't mind. Just do what you can. You don't want to rush and start doing things wrong. So just take our time and get them done safely. Small lobster, a couple of small lobsters, tiny things. They're not going to be big enough. It's nice to see the small lobbies. Full of brown crab. Probably one that's okay in there, but I won't be keeping it, guys. So I'm going to empty this and show you what's in there. So guys, first pot. It's just brown edible crab everywhere. Look, there's so many in there. That's probably a keeper. That one, but I'm not going to keep him. He don't look the best, guys. Not a nice looking crab. There's probably another one there, but it looks like it's shedding. So I'm going to empty those in a sec, guys. In the second pot, a couple of lobbies in there. There's one up there. Number 2 is falling down. Pull him out by his claws. There's number 2. Cracking pair of lobsters there. They are not going to be big enough though. But nevertheless, good to see. We'll get those back, and there's one. There's another one there. 2. Back it goes. And yeah, empty these and start going up to those other ones. Let's do it. Okay, let's get on to those other ones, guys. Let's go. Right, so guys, these strings we're on here, I found a little head on my sounder, and I said I was going to stick them down here, so I have stuck them down here. I'm hoping we're going to do all right here. There's a big head out of nowhere, so I'm just going to stick my pump on. Definitely stuck in this little head down here. Hopefully it's full of lobsters. You never know. Hopefully it's just heavy, full of lobsters. Wishful thinking. There's a lobster. I've got a tangle here. I think I've got it. Okay, we're untangled. Got a nice lobster in there. Second pot, we've got absolutely nothing. Right. I'm going to take you out the mount, guys, and I'll show you this lobster. You beauty. So guys, first pot there, absolutely nothing whatsoever. It's because there's that big hole there. I need to fix that. In the second pot though, that's a nice lobster. Look at the size of that male. Big bruiser of a male lobster, that. Fantastic, that's number 5. Oh, we're doing well today. We don't normally do this well, that's for sure. He's going to go in there. Number 5. Fantastic. Then we've got a couple of brown edible crabs as well. I'm going to get them out, bait them up, we'll get on to that next set. Okay, let's get that next one. So, see if we get anything else in here. What a trip so far, guys. Been absolutely fantastic. We've had 5 lobsters. We get another lobster, we'll chop the one back with 1 claw, because you're only allowed to take 5 a day. Just a brown crab in that one. Fingers crossed. You never know. There's a small tiny lobster, that is it. Right. Not very good in that one, guys. All we got is 1 small brown crab, which is there, female. Get rid of that. One small lobster, one small brown crab. Right, I'm going to get rid of them, bait this up, and we'll see if we can get one more string done before that time. We've got 10 minutes. Let's get another one done. Okay, let's get on to another set. Was hitched. Not no more. Right, this is going to be our last string. Simply because we just simply haven't got no time. 5 lobsters though, keepers, that's amazing. I don't ever get that. I'm just watching this lobster here because she's going to fall down in a minute. Now these are the inkwells. There's 3 I ain't going to be able to get onto, and they're in a cluster together, so I know if I do these, I've only got to do those 3 another day. Just come out and quickly do them. Let's get another crayfish. That'll be good. First pot, next to nothing. Okay, last pot. A couple of small lobsters. And a couple of small crabs, guys, right. There's the lobsters. They're not going to be in size, guys. They're far too small. Really, far too small. So, getting back. I'll tell you how much he's small by. He's small by about 5, I reckon. About 5 millimeters. Fantastic. We've got a small spider crab. Right there. Brown crab. Brown crab. And another small brown crab. Now, in the second pot, got 1, 2 small brown crabs. That's it, guys. We're going to have to bait these up, start making our way in. That tide is going to drop and we'll miss the gate. Let's get these out and start making our way out. Well everyone, we're back in port now. I apologise that we didn't have any footage of us coming in, because you would have seen as I was playing the last pots out, you didn't see me throw out the boff. That's the simple reason, because the camera ran out of battery and I only had a minute or 2 to get in, so I had to rush in to make sure that we didn't miss the gate, guys. But we have 5 cracking lobsters. I've already put them in the pot. I've already washed the boat down, guys, so sorry I can't show you them, but yeah, cracking 5 lobsters in the pot, and we didn't even do all the strings. We only did 10 strings. We still had another 3 to go, so there could have been a few more, guys, but you're only allowed 5 anyway a day, because that's the limit. Thanks for all coming along, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this content, and we hope to see you on the next one. I'm Danny from Inglorious Fishing, and like I say, I hope to catch you on that next one, guys. It's Lobo Wobo Mania. Woo!